Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20+ years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you, and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the blower or the fan motor on this 2004 Dodge Intrepid. Generally, if your fan goes from working to not working, doesn't work on any speeds, then that's usually that your fan motor has gone bad. Tools you'll need are 8mm socket, a pair of pliers or a screwdriver, and you'll also need a socket driver as well as a flexible joint to reach into some of the weird little places for this repair. Okay, first we're going to want to remove, there's a little pin right here, and you could probably use a screwdriver to pull the center of the pin down, or maybe a pair of pliers would work as well. See, the center of the pin comes down and then the pin pulls out. Okay, and then this piece of ducting just pulls right out. Okay, and you want to disconnect your motor lead first. You can disconnect this lead first by pressing in on that button, pulling down, and then this is your blower motor lead right here. There's a tab on the side and pull down. Okay, with your harnesses unhooked, now there's 3 screws. One there. Okay, one. I don't even know if I can get a shot of this one. There's one right up in here, behind where you pulled that clip out. Actually, it's right here. One right there, and then one a little more difficult to see. I can get it for you. And then there's also one right back up in here. Can't really film it for you, but you can feel it if you stick your finger up back in there. Okay, so these two are pretty easy. Reach up in there, feel them. Get them with a straight driver and an 8mm socket. Same one with this one over here. Okay, straight driver, socket, get it on there. Okay, I'll pull this one out. Okay. Okay, this one back in here, what you're going to want to do is take your carpet and pull it down. Okay, that just gives you the ability to have a little better angle with your flex joint. So you basically want a driver and a flex joint. Okay, you got to feel your way up in here. Get the flex joint on there. Okay, and then try and keep it straight. Push it into the floor and start turning it. Basically, I don't think you can see much of this, but I'm just kind of holding the socket onto the bolt with one hand and turning the driver with the other. Okay, I'm just going to fast forward. Yeah, this is really the toughest part. Is just getting that back bolt. It's just hard to get to. So keep fast forwarding. Hopefully, once you get it loosened up some, you can get your fingers up in there and twist it out. And then after that, then I remove the bolt that's easy to get to in the front.
and then you pull this basically down and away. Okay, push this grommet through and pull your lead through, pull it down and out. And now we can see there's our fan with 3 8mm screws holding it. One back up in there, there, and there. Okay, we can just get our ratchet on this one. That is probably the toughest one. Go back to a flexible joint the rest of the way out, I guess. Okay, and now just our regular driver. You can see as I remove this bolt that the fan's just dropping right out. Pull the carpet down a little bit again. And it comes down and out. Okay, so here's our new motor from 1A Auto. Original fan. You can see everything's the same. Wire color is different, but that doesn't make much difference. What's important is that the connector is the same, which it is. If I look at it the correct way here. Okay, connector is all the same. Okay, our fan cage is all the same. Shape of the housing is all the same. And for this vehicle, I'm just showing you this video so you know how to do it. The original motor is actually working fine, so I am going to reinstall that. Just want to show you that the piece you get from 1A Auto is going to be all the same. It's going to install the same and work correctly for you. Okay, so we've got the carpet pulled down, and what you want to do is put the motor up in there. This larger part of the, let's see here. This larger part goes towards the front of the car, but what you want to do is put it up in there with that part kind of facing more towards the outside or the passenger compartment, and just get the fan cage, and you kind of have to force it a little bit. Force it up into the hole, okay, and then turn it into the correct position here. Let's see. This will turn it around this way. Okay.
And once you have it up in there, then start all 3 bolts just by hand first, and then tighten them up. I'm just going to fast forward through this because there's no need for you to sit there and watch me struggle with that. It's really that bolt that's up near the firewall that's the hardest, and then the other 2 are quite easy with the straight driver.
Okay, now your cover. Put the lead through. Okay, you want to put your lead through, and you want to get this grommet pushed in squared away. Okay. And now you got to kind of pull this down and push it back up in. Have the carpet pulled out of the way, it's better. You have to pull the front of it down to make sure it goes over the little let's see. Now it's pretty well in place here. Okay. Start this one here.
And here again, I'm going to fast forward as I just start all 3 screws, and then I struggle for a while with that front one with the flex joint and just pushing it against the firewall and insulation and trying to guide it in there, and eventually getting it in. And quite honestly, if you get the 2 that are easy in and tightened up and you kind of forget about that third one, I won't tell anybody, because that thing is kind of a pain. Okay, and now you can reconnect the leads, and just in case you're wondering, my hands are not all hyped up on coffee. I just got it going double speed, just so you don't have to watch me fumble around with it for too long. Okay, and last but not least, put your ductwork up into the middle and raise it up into place, kind of give it another push. Okay, and then grab your clip, put it through the ductwork first, and then up in, push it into place, push it up in, and then push the pin in. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.